crafters, this is Brett Lund from Robert's Crafts with another Try It Thursday video. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making these little books. Now these little books are made out of a single sheet of paper, and if you look on the internet, the instructions are kind of over there. They're called a meander book or a never-ending book. I like the idea about it, and we've kind of played around with it, and I've used this for a make and take, and I've had a lot of people ask how we made it. So here is a video on showing you how to make it. So what we want to do is we want to create our scoring board, and there's a video on showing exactly how to use a scoring board, so I'm not going to explain that exactly how we do it. And then we take our piece of paper. Now with this piece of paper, what I'm going to do is I'm going to score at 3 inches, 6 inches, and 9 inches. And let's see, we're already scored. I don't remember if I scored it or not. So we're already scored on both directions. And then I turn it a quarter of the turn and do it again. 3, 6, 9. So if you can't see it very well because this is really dark, but basically what you've done is you've made 3-inch squares. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, so you have 12 3-inch squares. Okay? Now, what we're going to do with this is we're going to go ahead and now cut it apart. Now the easiest way that I found is I like to fold it in half, because this is going to create our scoring lines. Now if the back of the paper wasn't patterned, it'd be much easier, but you know, I like to have double-sided paper, and you're only really going to see one side of the paper. So what I've done is I've scored that one in, and then I'm scoring this. And see, I'm just folding on my score lines. Okay, so if you notice, we have it folded like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the exact same thing the other direction. So I fold it over, and then fold this in. And you'll understand the reason why I did this when I start showing you. Okay, so we have everything cut. Now what you want to do is the score mark is right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut at this corner to right here. Okay, and you're probably saying, whoa, wait a second, what are you doing again? Okay, so we're taking the center and we're going to cut to this score mark right here. Okay, so it looks like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to flip it around and see where this score mark is. We're going to cut to that score mark. Now granted, if I was really doing a lot of time, most likely I would get my slicer, and I'd slice it so the lines are really particular, or I'd get an X-Acto knife, but this will do. Okay, now I'm going to repeat that with the opposite side. So basically what you've done is it's going to look like this. Okay, so we have a line, a cut there and a cut there, and then in the center it goes up that way. Okay, then what you want to do is you're going to take your piece of paper, and with the top corner you're going to fold down. Okay, and then what you do is you fold under, fold over, and then when you get to right here, fold under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. Now I want to show you something. If you go over this way and it does that, you know you've done it wrong. So just unfold it, under, over, under, over. Okay, so this is what your book is going to look like. It's going to look kind of all floppy. And what I like to do is I like to take the first section. If you look, there's a section of 3. 1, 2, 3. What I like to do is we're going to make the cover. Okay, so I flip it over to the back side, and we're going to use adhesive. Now my favorite adhesive for this happens to be the Tombow mono adhesive. The reason why I like this is because it's super fast, and then when you need to put in a replacement, you just pop out this guy and put in a new replacement. Okay, so we have adhesive on this one, so we're going to take it and fold it under. Okay, So it still looks like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put adhesive on this guy. Fold this guy under. Okay. Now what we have done is basically we have made the cover. This is the front cover. So it's nice and sturdy, nice and heavy. Okay. Now what we're going to do is the great thing about doing pattern paper is I know that every paper that has this pattern, I'm not going to glue. So if it doesn't have this pattern, I'm going to glue it. And what I mean is okay, you open up right here. So all we're doing is we're starting to glue things together. And don't try to figure out what is up and what is down. Just start gluing your pages together, because if you try to figure out what is up and what is down, it won't work. And so see how I kind of unfold it? And all I'm doing, like I said, is I'm just gluing the inside of the pages together. Okay, what this is doing is this is creating the book itself. Now, of course, if you wanted to and you wanted to have lots of extra pages, you could glue maybe 2 at the tops and have an opening, but this is just the way how it goes. Okay? Now, with the last page, I'm going to do exactly like I did for the front. I'm going to go ahead and fold back. And then there's adhesive on this, so I fold back. So what I have done now is I have made her. Oh, see, there's one we forgot. Let's see. Okay, so basically what we've done is we have made our book. So we have all of our pages. Okay, and then if you look on the back side, everything is all glued down. Now, to take it up a notch, if you look at the example, we're going to go ahead and add binding. Now, does this require binding? No, but I like it and it's really kind of fun. So, we're going to use our cinch machine, and I'm not going to show you exactly how to do this because I'm not going to explain about the cinch because there is another video on there describing exactly how to do the cinch. So basically what we're doing is we're fitting it in, and we're going to go ahead and punch the holes in the project. So there we go. We're going to get our rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're putting our spiral in. Okay, and we have bound it. And so then all we do is, this is the base to our book, and then with these guys, these are just, this is just a piece of paper that has different embellishments. So what we did is we punched circles out of the pattern paper, and this paper actually happens to be the back side of the other paper. So we just punched holes, and then we cut out the embellishments, and that's what made for our pages. Or in this one is Why I Love You, and then this one is I made this so I can write the reasons why I love you. So we have reason 1, reason 2, reason 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 2 other ones, and then just laugh on the back. So it kind of creates a really fun little pocketbook, a little grandma's brag book that she can pop in her purse, whatever you want. This would make a great camping, a great camp project, just kind of something super fun and super easy. So all of the product for this project can be purchased at your local Roberts Craft store or robertscrafts.com. And as always, feel free to come in and play around with the scoring board or the cinch machine or any other of the tools. And hope to see you then. And until then, happy crafting.